Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. Welcome to the Higher Education Virtual Expo 2023 webinar session. With me today is Yang Mulia, Madam Adeline Lau and Madam Stella Ting from BICPA Academy Sendirian Berhad, who will be presenting a topic titled Pathway to Accountancy. Without further ado, I invite you to start your presentation.
Okay, thank you very much for the introduction. A very good morning to all the audience. Thank you for joining our session this morning. My name is Adeline. I'm the council member of BICPA. And today we have Miss Stella, who joined us. She's our head of operation in BICPA Academy. Okay, so before we start, I'm just trying to get if everyone can join our Slido just for the Q&A session. In case along the slides you have any questions, you can just type in on the Slido so that we can refer it back later on. Okay, so how to join basically is to go to slido.com and then you can key in the BICPA 2023 at the code, or you can just scan this QR code right here. Okay, so maybe I'll just leave like 1 minute or 30 seconds for all the audience to join. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so if you are not able to join, don't worry. Later on during the Q&A session, the QR code will pop up again. Feel free to join later on. All right, I hope everyone can able to join this QR code. Okay, so sorry due to the time constraint, let's continue. Yeah. Okay, so before that, let me just do a very short introduction about who we are. What's the relationship between BICPA and BICPA Academy? So basically, BICPA is so BICPA is an association, a non-profit organization who run by a group of professional accountants voluntarily. Okay, so what do we do is to basically enhance the status and the interest of the accountancy profession. Okay, to let people know why is it important to have professional accountants in Brunei and how we can help the business. All right, so we have 3 categories of membership in BICPA. We have associate members, affiliate members, and provisional members. Okay, so provisional members basically is our students, right? We keep them as part of our members so that they can join all our events and activities together, okay, with the other members. And BICPA also provides CPD program, which we call Continuous Professional Development Program, related to accounting and finance area. Okay, so what's the difference between BICPA and BICPA Academy? So when we started BICPA, right, as an association, we wanted to enhance the status and the interest of professional accountants, but we realized that Brunei doesn't have an institute that actually provide the qualification. So what we do is we start up our own BICPA Academy. Right, so BICPA Academy basically is a tuition provider that is fully owned by BICPA Associate. So what we do is talent, and we also offer other professional accountancy course, like for example, FIA, CAT, ACCA. Right, so these are the 3 main courses that we'll look into today. Right, so before that, just very curious. A lot of people actually ask me, like in Brunei, why would someone wants to become a professional accountant? Okay, because we all know that Brunei has a lot of micro, small businesses. But actually, a professional accountant can be very helpful to all these businesses and how to develop all these businesses and become bigger or profitable in terms. So why do we want as an individual to become a professional accountancy? So this is based on my own experience. I I find that it's actually able to increase our employability, which can actually cause a higher demand. Okay, a lot of people, actually Brunei is getting known to professional accountants. Okay, they wanted to hire someone with ACCA background, ICAEW background, CPA background, to help the business to grow, right? So a lot of business willing to make that employment, okay, on a professional accountant. Okay, other than that, because as a professional accountant, you expose more to other skills, not just accounting. Okay, we do like business and technology, we learn about tax, we learn about audit, we learn about performance management, how to manage people, how to manage a company. Okay, so that makes us needed globally, right? So basically our expertise, our skills can go anywhere, right? And the last one, of course, contribution back to our countries, back to the society, back to the people. Okay, so this is why I wanted to become a professional accountant. Okay, yeah. So
now that we have heard from Adeline the reasons why you should consider to be a professional accountant, the next question to ask would be, how do we become a professional accountant? What do we do next? So that brings me to share with you the professional accounting courses that we offer at BICPA Academy. But before that, I would like to introduce briefly on ACCA, which is the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. Okay, so ACCA actually stands for the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. They are a membership body which accredits and supports professional accountants all over the world. They are the ones who created the excellent accountancy qualifications that we offer at BICPA Academy, namely the FIA, CAT, and ACCA that Adeline mentioned just now. ACCA is actually the world's largest accountancy body with more than 219,000 members and 500,000 students in 179 countries. These numbers are based on 2019 statistics, and now that we are in 2023, I'm sure that the numbers must have grown even more by now. Okay, now to share with you the highlights of the ACCA program. Okay, one thing about ACCA is that it offers you the flexibility to progress through the qualifications at your own pace. You can choose to study either full-time or you can study on part-time while working. You're also given the opportunity to specialize in a chosen area. For example, you can specialize in audit and assurance, or you can specialize in taxation, and even have the opportunity to gain additional qualifications like the Oxford Brookes University bachelor degree or a master's degree from the University of London. Plus, it is globally recognized so that you can actually study ACCA in many parts of the world. Okay, next, as the ACCA qualification includes a practical experience requirement. So when you qualify, you basically hit the ground running because you're already equipped with work-ready skills that makes you incredibly valuable to employers. This is especially important in order to thrive in this fast-changing digital world. Holding an ACCA qualification makes you stand out to the best employers across the globe. ACCA graduates are in demand because the employers know that you have the strategic thinking, technical skills, and professional values which will add high value to any workplace. Last but not least, having an ACCA qualification is like holding a global passport that allows you to work anywhere in the world because the ACCA qualification is recognized and respected worldwide. Yeah. So I hope by now you are getting more excited to learn about how to start your journey to become a professional accountant. So it doesn't matter if you're a school leaver who just graduated with O-level or A-levels, or if you're a university student with a degree, or if you're a professional in your own business sector or industry thinking of changing your career or venturing into a new career. There is always a pathway to ACCA for everyone. Okay, so for example, if you are holding an O-level or A-level or even a diploma and higher national diploma, you can choose to go into the Foundations in Accountancy program. So this program we consider it like a bridging program that will lead you to the second level of the ACCA. Okay, from there, you can proceed to pursue the ACCA qualification. Alternatively, if you wish to gain work experience, you can also do so with 1 year relevant working experience and the completion of the FIP, which is the Foundations in Professionalism module. You can get the Certified Accounting Technician qualification. But that does not mean that your journey will stop there. From CAT, you can also pursue your ACCA again by joining the second level of the ACCA qualification, which is the ACCA Applied Skills. Last but not least, if you have a degree in finance or accounting, when you register to study ACCA, you might be granted exemptions. And from there, you can also pursue ACCA from the second level onwards. And then after you complete the ACCA Applied Skills, you will move on to the ACCA Strategic Professional modules, which is basically 4 modules. And then once you complete 3 years relevant working experience and the EPSM, which is the Ethics and Professional Skills module, you will get your ACCA qualification. Right, just now we mentioned that there's also opportunity for you to get additional qualifications. So one of the qualification is the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Applied Accounting that is offered by the Oxford Brookes University. Another option is you can get a Master's in the Professional Accountancy, which is offered by the University of London. Right? Okay. Maybe on the next slide, we will share briefly with you the modules or the subjects that are under each course. Okay, for FIA, there are 7 modules to complete. CAT is 9 modules and ACCA is 13 modules. FIA and CAT are very similar, except that for CAT, there is an additional 2 modules that you need to choose from the 3 listed there, as well as to get 1 year of work experience. Well, I wonder how long does it take to complete the courses? So to share with you, on average, FIA takes 1 to 1.5 years to complete. CAT is about 2 to 2.5 years, and ACCA is about 4 to 5 years on average. Okay, on average, yeah. For ACCA, the duration could be shorter depending on the exemptions that could be granted when you register for your studentship. There isn't really a time limit on how long you can take to complete the course. However, for ACCA, once you reach the strategic papers and pass the first one, okay, strategic papers referring to from SBL onwards on the right-hand side, then you have 7 years to complete the remaining modules. So which is quite generous if you ask me. Yeah. Okay, maybe Adeline can share more on, after getting the qualification, what careers that we can potentially go into.
Okay, thank you, Stella, for explaining the course in such a detailed way. Okay, don't worry about the course. If you have more questions, you can either type it at the Slido and ask us, or you can actually visit us as well. Later on, we'll show you the contact, how to actually contact us and reach us. Okay. So yeah, okay, before we go to the potential careers, a lot of students actually came to us and say, oh, Adeline, you know, I don't know whether I want to become an accountant or an auditor, you know, like is it that's the only path, career path that I can actually go into? Is there any potential career that, you know, I can venture from ACCA or as a professional accountant? Okay, so these are the potential careers. You might spot some that you are interested at. For example, forensic accountant, that is very interesting. So basically, you don't do autopsy on the body, but you do autopsy on a company. We have a lot of other career, like for example, interesting career like finance analyst. We have treasurer. We have academician. We have even CFO or CEO. Okay, if you realize there are some companies that it is their finance manager or directors that become the CEO of the company. Yeah, and then we have business analyst, we have risk manager, and we can even become financial planner. Okay, so these are just few potential careers for everyone to look into that you might interested to venture into from ACCA qualifications. Okay, so just to have a fun part of the whole session. I'm not sure whether anyone would know who this gentleman here is. So basically, he is Tan Sri Tony Fernandez, the Group CEO of Asia. He is an ACCA graduate. Okay, so as you can see, that you not just has to work for somebody, you can actually get somebody to work for you, and you can understand your business better, okay, with the knowledge and skills that you have. So why do we encourage more students to take it? It's because we really have shortage of professional qualified accountants in Brunei. And we really look forward to have you, if you're interested, to join us and be part of the Professional Accountants Association as well, so that we can continue and help and enhance the status of this profession in Brunei. So are you ready? I hope so. Okay. Yeah. I mean, a lot of students actually come to us and say, oh, I'm not sure whether I can do so, but don't worry about it. We can guide you along the way. That's one. Another thing is that I'm a student that I felt my POA during secondary. So if I can make it, I'm sure you all can make it. Okay. So how to register? You might be wonder. So it's either we can go through our website, BICPABrunei.com, where you can click on BICPA Academy. And then there is a provisional members. Remember, just now we talked about provisional members is equals to our student. Yeah, you can click that and register in our website, or you can visit us at our office at Regent Square. We are just above Escapade Regent Square. All right. And then we would like to introduce you. If you're looking for any funding, we have SPIN program. I'm not sure whether you heard about it before or not. We actually started this SPIN program in accountancy with MPAC, fully funded by MPAC since July 2021. So if you would like to have more information about this funding, you can actually visit this link, as you can see here, https l3c.moe.gov.bn. Okay, if you cannot find any information regarding the registration, you can always check their IG, okay, their Instagram. I'm sure a lot of you have Instagram now. Okay, you just type in L3C, and then you can see search for them, and then they will always update their information and dates there, right? So feel free to actually browse through their IG as well to check on the information that they have.
Yeah, just to add on, for those who are still thinking whether accountancy is good for them, is a good fit for them, we also offer basic accounting workshops. So you can try to join our workshop and see if accountancy is something that you are interested to learn. And again, these accounting workshops that we have are also funded by the L3C. So if you're interested, you can go to the website as shared by Adeline just now and look under Skills Plus program. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Stella, for the add-on. Yeah, we have short courses, which is like a 3 days course for basic accounting. So you can have a feel of it, like how accounting actually works and whether you would like it or not. And you can also check on our website, website or Instagram to check when would we have this practical guide to these workshops. Okay, later we will show you how to our contact and our IG as well, so you can check us out. Okay, so I think that's the end of our slides today, and we will go into the Q&A session. And this is the QR code. So if for those who have joined us later just now, you can scan this QR code, or you can join us at slido.com with the code BICPA2023. As you can see here, there's this code BICPA2023. Okay, you just key in at the bar above the website, the browser, or you can just scan this QR code to see whether you have any questions. Okay. We're looking forward to your question. Yeah. Or anyone who would like to ask us directly through to unmute your mic, feel free to do so.
Thank you very much for your insightful and informative presentation, Madam Adeline Lau and Madam Stella Ting. And thank you also for sharing your experience. Before moving on to the next segment, I would like to remind the presenters that we only have a few minutes left. We have a few questions here from our YouTube viewers. The first question is asking, based from your record, Brunei candidate, the shortened duration to complete the whole ACCA course will take how many years to complete?
Thank you for the questions. Sorry, you mean ACCA course, right?
Yes, the ACCA course.
The shortest time length, how long to complete, is that the question?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, it depends, okay, whether you have any exemption. Some people that have 9-paper exemption, you just need to do the last 4 papers. Some people can complete in like one year. Some people can complete in 2 years. Some may take longer to complete. Like for myself, I took 2.5 years to complete my last 4 papers. Yeah, I hope this can help.
Another question from our YouTube viewer is, I have a degree in finance from UTB. Are there any exams in ACCA that I can get exempted from?
Okay, very good question. Thank you for the questions again. Actually, it depends on your transcript. So basically, you need to come to us, or you can email us actually and contact us. We can check your transcript against the ACCA exemption calculators, and we can tell whether the module that you took, is there any exemption for it? Yeah, so I cannot tell like exactly how many exemption would that be. We need to look into your transcript first. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We have a few more questions from the slido.com. One viewer is asking, do I need to pay in order to register?
Yes, you need to pay for in order to register. But let's say, for example, if you're looking into impact funding, which is the SPIN program, then it will be covered. So if you are self-paid, yes, you have to pay to register both ACCA and with BICPA.
Thank you for the info.
Okay.
Last question is asking, what are the challenges that you encounter as an accountant?
What challenges I encounter as an accountant? I think in the very beginning, because I got my ACCA quite a few years ago, okay, shouldn't share how long ago. I think during that time, Brunei still doesn't recognize professional accountants that much. So for a lot of businesses, they feel that as an accountant, we are a cost centered, so not a income like sales-based centered. So they don't appreciate much on the finance or the finance department, what we can actually help the company. So what I did is I actually helped the company to save a lot of money, and I show the statistics to my employer, and slowly they can accept that actually finance department or accounts department can actually help the business a lot, especially getting a professional accountant. So I think that was the early challenges that I have. After that, I feel that when, especially nowadays compared to these few years, I feel that they get to know more why they need a professional accountant. So to be honest, nowadays I feel less challenges, I guess. Or maybe if you say another challenges would be probably overtime, I guess. A lot of our students come back to us and say that they have to do overtime. But to me, that's not really a challenges. Yeah. I hope this answer your question. Yes.
Thank you, madam. That marks the end
Thank
of the
you.
We hope this session has been very beneficial for all our viewers. Thank you again for sharing your experiences. With that, we conclude this webinar session. Should any of the viewers have any further queries or in need for further information, you may browse through their booth on our Higher Education Virtual Expo website at heexpo.moe.gov.bn. Thank you so much for joining us. See you soon in our next webinar session starting at 9:50 a.m. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your time.
Thank you.
And you can find us through
And
this
find
contact.
us through this contact. Yeah.
Okay. Have a good day,
Okay.
everyone.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thank
You
you,
have a
and bye-bye.
bye.